Hi everybody. Got some boxes. Well, this is a NEMS box, so if you're a supporter of NEMS Linux, make sure you check out our Patreon because I will be posting a video as I unbox that one. In the meantime, these ones belong to Category 5 Technology TV. Should we get into it? Okay, first of all, there's another box right beyond here. Let's get into this one first. Okay. So you already saw this, but this is the motherboard for our new broadcast system. This one comes to us from Gigabyte, and this is the Aorus Z390 Master gaming motherboard. And this was contributed by Gigabyte. How cool is that? So I unboxed that one already. Well, I haven't unboxed it, but I took it out of the outer box. I'll be doing a proper unboxing when I actually set up this system. But I received a couple of boxes this week from Newegg. So these are orders that I was able to make thanks to your contributions towards this broadcast system so far. So this video, that's why if you are not necessarily a patron, but you're catching this, it's because I've made this video public because of the fact that the contributions are coming not only from patrons, but from other viewers as well. So thank you very, very much for your contributions thus far. We do have to raise quite a bit. We've got to get to the point where, well, we're basically about $3,000 short. On the low end, we could get away with a lesser video card, which would be $1,000 less. I know that sounds ridiculous, right? That upgrading to a 2080 Ti adds $1,000, but just so you know, it's an expensive venture. Costs a lot of money to build a broadcast system, but the idea behind it is that it's going to be something that we can use for years and years to come. That's the goal, and it should improve things around here, not only because our studio server is on its way out, but because it is going to be a more current system, so it's going to work, be able to allow us to do some new things that we haven't been able to do for a while. You'll notice that I don't have a green screen behind me. That came down. I want to put it back up, and then I'll be able to do some chroma key. I'll be right back. I got to get something. All right. There. Got it. I know where I keep this now. All right, so let's get into box number one. I'm surprised how big these boxes are, as a matter of fact. Okay, what have we here? Bubble packaging. Ooh, all right. So we have a Corsair RM850X power supply. So this is fully modular. So this is going to be the power supply for the new system, and that is what it is. It's a power supply. I don't really need to tell you too much more about it, but it's a decent one, 850 watts. Should provide way more than enough power. I was able to get that on sale. So it was 140 bucks Canadian. So and I think that they are online for at least 160, so I got a good deal. I've seen them even higher than that, like in the $200 range, so it's pretty good. All right, box number two. Let's see what we got. I can't wait to get all of the parts in so that we can do an actual computer build for you. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, box number two. Here we go. Okay, so the boxes actually really do need to be this big. Holy cow. There it is, the NHD15. This is a Noctua CPU cooler for the 9900K. So this will cool the processor, the CPU on the motherboard. It's huge, eh? Look at the size of that thing. I can't wait to get it out. Now, these are really, really ugly, but like the colors. I don't know if you've seen these before. They're like brown and beige. They look like they're from the 80s, early days of computing. Not in a good way, but they cool at least a few degrees cooler than the next best thing that actually looks pretty sweet. So I did buy this based on quality, not on cosmetic. So, but that's what it is. And that's kind of a funny thing that Noctua has going, because they're really not very physically attractive, but they cool really, really well. They're probably the best cooler on the market for the type of processor that we're putting into the system. So there you go. Not overly exciting. I mean, it is a CPU cooler and a power supply, but it shows that parts are starting to come in. We're getting there. So Kingston's going to be providing the storage and the RAM, and then we need a video card. That's kind of the kicker. The video card is the most expensive component, and we need a CPU, the 9900K. They're anywhere from about $700 to $800 for the processor, but the video card is even more than that. So can you imagine a video card costing more than a CPU? But I guess that's just the way that it is these days. So I want to get at least a 2080 NVIDIA card, but ideally, if we can do it, we want to get the 2080 Ti, which is going to give us like absolute future readiness. It's going to be the best card that we can possibly get for this rig. But the 2080 is our fallback. So there you have it. So a couple of extra things have come in, and then I guess basically what I'm doing is I'm watching the contributions as they come in, and looking for deals, watching for sales, and then placing orders as I can. And inevitably, I'm going to have all the parts here to put this thing together. So target is mid-May of this year, 2019, to be actually building this thing. So thank you very much for your contributions this far. Please encourage other folks to give a little here and there, as is possible. I hate asking for money. It's not something that I like to do, but we do Category 5 for free. And so we've also, I don't know if you know this or not, but we've been hit pretty hard with YouTube's new monetization regulations. You probably hear some YouTubers complaining about it. I don't tend to complain, but you should know that that's happened to us. So our monetization on videos is probably about half of what it would normally be. So from month to month, because of YouTube's demonetization of some of our videos, it's cut our monthly income from YouTube in half. So that's something to keep in mind too. So that is a bit of a burn. It would have been nice if they hadn't done that just yet, because we kind of need to be able to do this right away. But that is what it is. So anyway, so thank you again for your support. I'm here at Studio D for Category 5 Technology TV, episode number 599. That means that next week we basically look back and say we've done 600 weeks of Category 5 Technology TV faithfully. And I appreciate each and every one of you coming along for the ride. We've got some great things in store over the next little while. We're working with some really cool companies to bring you some great product reviews. We're shifting the focus away from, we don't want our product reviews to look salesy and, hey, buy this. I really want to, and you probably noticed this over the past couple of months, we've been transitioning. Really focusing on the specifications, showing you demonstrations that help you make those decisions yourself, so that you're able to see products before, maybe you're already thinking about buying them. I want to show it to you and show you what the experience is going to be from the user's perspective. So that's kind of where I'm going with our product reviews. So things are going to be really cool over the next little while, because our product reviews are going to be much more in-depth. And that's something that I'm working hard to accomplish this season. So anyway, that's that. So thank you everybody for being here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again for the next 600 episodes. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye.